Hey Carb Dodgers, welcome back to the kitchen. I had a comment on one of my previous videos about mashed potato. So we all know that potato is pretty much off the cards when it comes to low carb, but you can do a fairly close approximation to mashed potato using these bad boys. So we call them Swedes. Some places call them Rutabaga. They're not particularly strong root veg, but they're a lot lower carb than your humble spud. And so we're going to have a crack at making some low carb mashed potato. Right, let's go. So I've put a pan of water on to boil. What we've got, now I've tried this a few times. So butter, heavy cream, and the Swede is all that you need. But I'm gonna have a bit of an experiment with coconut flour and almond flour, only because when I process the cooked Swede in the processor, it comes out like a puree, and that's kind of, it's like really nice. But I think by adding just a little bit of body to it, we can get it closer to mashed potato. So we're going to need to peel and chop our Swedes or rutabagas. So if you do catch your finger, don't worry about it, it's just extra protein. And we'll just cube those up so they take a little less time to cook through. So they're good to go. Let's grab our water. Add some salt. And in we go. That's burning my fingers. Okay, and I'll get those back on to boil, and what we're looking for is where a fork will pass through them so they're soft all the way through. Okay, so that's the Swede or the rutabaga cooked. As you see, the fork passes through it quite easily. Now you could just manually mash those, but what I like to do is grab the old bullet blender, going everywhere. And then what I'll do is just add a little bit of butter in there. Some thickened cream, not too much. Some salt, some pepper. In and and blend. Okay, so as you can see, that's quite a decent consistency already. Okay, and I'll just repeat that with the rest. Okay. These are, I guess, Swede puree. Okay, it's got a fairly good consistency, a little bit looser than Spuds. Taste wise, oh, it's pretty good. So you could just go with that. So what we're going to do now is a little experiment. So another saucepan. Let's get a couple of dollops of the puree in there. So in this one I'll add, I don't know, 2 teaspoons of almond powder. Give it a mix. Okay, well, that's certainly standing up more like mashed potato. Taste wise, yeah, no hint of almonds at all. That, well, that could just be mashed potato. My God, that's so good. Okay, experiment 2, same deal. Let's go. Dollops of that, and then we'll go in with 2 tablespoons of coconut powder or coconut flour. Have a good old stir around. Okay, see what we've got. So that feels a little bit firmer. I'm getting a slight whiff of coconut. So let's go in. Yeah, definite. tiny coconut twang. The consistency is a lot tighter than the almond flour, so it's nice. It's like really tasty. But yeah, definitely pronounced coconut in that. So for the win, I reckon the almond flour mixture with the Rutabaga. Second would be the raw. Yeah, and then third would be the coconut. So, but I guess it's all personal preference. Give it a go, see which one you prefer. As far as, I mean, I wasn't a huge mashed potato fan to start with, but every so often there are dishes where it just calls for it. So, like sausage mash and onion gravy, for instance, would be a case in point. Then this fake mashed potato is I reckon a solution. So there we go, low carb. Thanks, my name's been Alan. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I've got a whole recipe playlist with all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff on there, like chocolate cake and brownies and pizzas and French fries, all low carb of course. And if you like this sort of thing, please feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It'll just help push out these videos to more people. The more I can spread the low carb message, the better. Like I had some pretty spectacular results, dropping 23 plus kilos in 4 months, and completely reversing my type 2 diabetes just through simple changes like this. Like a Swede or Rutabaga is, you know, less than half the carbs of a potato, so you know, not something I'd eat every day, but if I do get the urge, then this will be the best option by far. Okay, once again, I've been Alan. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye-bye.